guess I can tell why they call you Pyro.
Right. What do they call you? Training wheels?
Come on, man. Check out these guns. I can deal with whatever comes my way.
I don't really have time for this, but I do like it that you're spoiling for a fight. Reminds me of me. Hey, one more thing. You know Magneto's coming back to us, right? Sooner or later, his hour's gonna come.
A whole lot of people think he already did come back at the rally.
Maybe, maybe not. Just listen up. Biggest choice you're gonna have to make is whose side you're on.
I think we should take these purifiers out any way we can.
That's what I like to hear. Clear me some space and you'll see what I can do.
Well, cool, dude. Thanks for the coaching. I'm ready to go.
All right, no need to suck up. Just know when to stand your ground. Let's torch the lot of them.
Oh, you gotta pay for that.
Toss me another shrimp for the barbie. Play with fire and you're gonna get burned.
Nightcrawler needs some backup. I can't make it to where you are in time.
Cool. I'm a hero for hire. Not that I charge or anything.
Just do what you can.
What are we waiting for? We need to blast our way in, and we need to do it now.
Raven, this could turn into a massacre. We can't go in without a plan.
Time is a luxury we don't have. The Purifiers have mutants in there. All they need to do is land a copter on the roof, and we lose them all.
Are you Nightcrawler?
Ah, good. You are Grant, yes? Emma said you are reliable.
What do you think we should do?
I can teleport the mutant civilians to safety if you keep the Purifiers busy.
Some of the Purifier groups are trying to kill mutants, but others are trying to take them alive.
Yes, I noticed this also. It's strange. We have no time to wonder why. We have to stop them.
Doesn't seem like a good idea for mutants to be fighting one another about now.
But the Brotherhood may have caused all this. It was the rally attack. Sometimes your enemy's enemy is not your friend.
If you don't mind me asking, what's with the tail?
The tail is for balance, which is good to have 10 stories up.
And now he hides it with hippie trinkets he found in the Hape somewhere.
On the contrary, I'm tired of hiding who I am. Now, I celebrate it. Besides, you're one to talk about vanity.
I want to help any way I can.
I admit, I would welcome a helping hand.
Taking all of them out isn't going to be easy.
Then stay out of my way and I'll do it myself.
What do you think we should do?
We need to blow that roof so they can't land a copter. Pyro's on his way, but it would be nice to give his flame powers something to work with.
Like what?
Provide a little fuel for Pyro's fire. There's a gas line on the roof.
Where are the cops?
Human authorities protect human interests, and the MRD most of all. Their true colors are starting to bleed through. Tell Cyclops I said that. Word for word.
Doesn't seem like a good idea for mutants to be fighting each other right about now.
The X-Men's weakness led to this crisis. If they get in our line of fire, they fall too.
So, you're some kind of mutant terrorist?
One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, didn't you hear?
Purifiers and MRD think mutants attacked the rally.
You listen to me. If, and I mean if, Magneto did all that, then he had his reasons. You've got a lot of hard choices ahead of you. If you think you can stay clean, You're kidding yourself.
It's obvious. We have to stop them.
There's no we here. You can stick around as long as you make yourself useful.
We need to send a strong message, mate.
I'll try.
Bust those gas valves. I'll do the rest. Let's touch them. Play with fire and you're gonna get burned. Charbroiled.
We've located some of the mutants taken by the purifiers. Forge is trying to break them loose. I told him you might be dropping by.
Already there.
Literally.
So you want me to break this open?
No, there are mutants in here. I'm not sure how many. The lock's wired to a bomb, and there's some sort of interference wave that keeps affecting all my tech. Of course, it doesn't help that I have to keep watching my back the whole time.
Keep them off me!
Get behind the turrets.
Hold your ground!
Grant. Yes, Emma told me your name. I'm Forge.
So these were mutants taken by the Purifiers.
Near as we can tell, yes. They were left here to be transferred onto a truck or a freight train. No telling where they would have been taken to after that.
Have you hacked into Purifier equipment before?
Many times. This was different. More sophisticated than I've ever seen. They've got a new supplier, obviously.
I heard about this interference wave earlier. What do you think it is?
I have no idea, but I've seen it a lot lately. A cyclical pattern of heavy static on electronic systems across the city. It arrived about the same time as the MRD.
That's mighty convenient. I know I said that before, but I'm gonna say it again.
Hey, fellow mutant, huh?
Yes, I am. My powers relate to machines. I sort of have a feel for them, for what they can do. If you can think it up, odds are I can make it for you.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Frankly, yes. The detonation signal for that bomb was sent from a long way off, but it was routed locally. Somewhere up over our heads, there's a router or signal tower of some kind. If you can find it and shut it down, we won't have to worry about any other bombs or devices responding to that signal.
I'm on my way.
Good luck.
Hey, you! What are you doing up here? Stand down. Does this look like a Purifier attack team?
Oh, hi. I was just checking out the view.
I'm sorry. After everything that has happened, my troops are a little hair-trigger.
You're the guy from the rally thing. Cyclops.
I am Luis Reyes, head of the MRD. That means I am responsible for trying to restore order here.
The best way to restore order is to take out the Purifiers.
There are elements on both sides who are pushing us towards chaos. Only a neutral party can salvage this and find a way to peace.
They're saying it was Magneto who broke up the rally.
I am afraid there is no room for doubt. Magneto is a terrorist. Who else would stand to gain if humans and mutants go to war?
You think this was meant to start some kind of all-out war?
That would be my guess, yes. And it seems to be working.
With a little help from the Purifiers.
It's only a theory. We are still investigating. You are mutant, but I do not know you.
I'm kind of the new kid on the block. Good luck.
Yes, and you.
Forgive me.
Magneto, why did you do this? Can't you see we're only trying to keep the peace?
Indeed. And how is that working out for you, Mr. Reyes?
You want to declare war on humankind. Where do you think it will end?
I assure you, if I had been behind that attack, I would have been a lot less sloppy. And if I decide to wage war, it will end with extinction. For your species, or for mine.
Don't be a fool. The MRD are here to protect you. All of you.
Oh yes, I know your resume, Mr. Reyes. Your meteoric rise. But I don't see you as a savior. More of a voyeur. Your orbital satellite peering down at us all. Your obsession with other people's business.
Do not let your people suffer for a personal crusade.
Look after your own. And understand this. I want your so-called peacekeepers out of this area. As of now, it belongs to Homo sapiens superior, to mutants.
You leave me no choice. I will have you arrested for terrorism.
I cordially invite you to try.
The MRD certainly isn't doing much in the way of peacekeeping.
I just saw that Reyes guy. He and Magneto were arguing about control of the city. Seems pretty obvious Magneto started this.
We'll need you to help us get to the bottom of all this. Right now we have to protect innocent mutants from the Purifiers. I think it's time we met Cyclops. We'll be waiting for you on Market Street.
I'll be there. Hey, dude.
So, you're the mutant whose powers showed during the attack on the rally. We might be able to help you with that if you're interested. Helping mutants come to terms with their powers is what the X-Men do.
You should know that the Brotherhood is assembling its forces. Here.
That's a kind offer. But I think the Brotherhood has got the right idea here. Hit first and hit fast.
It's your choice, but the door is open.
You're about to step into the thick of things. You should choose who you're gonna fight with.
What difference does it make?
If you have to ask, you're probably incapable of understanding the answer. The Brotherhood will prevail. When you have a singular purpose and conviction, defeat is impossible. But the weak defeat themselves before the battle even begins.
What's your deal?
You have to heat a knife to make it cut. I am that knife, and my super speed is the furnace that keeps me sharp.
I could swear I've seen you in pictures all friendly with the X-Men.
Yeah, I may have dabbled with Xavier's crew in the past, but look where that got Xavier.
The Purifiers have been abducting mutants.
Yes, they'll pay for that, and our task is to make the price as high as we can.
How can I help?
The Purifiers are coming in from all over. The biggest flashpoint seems to be the bridge.
I want to help in any way I can.
I'm happy to hear it.
The Purifiers have surrounded the area.
I know. We're going to act as a buffer force along with the MRD.
A buffer force?
The most important thing is to save lives. You see that, right?
Do you think mutants started all of this?
Jury's still out. Magneto's powers, and those of the Brotherhood, could explain what happened at the rally. But I'll talk to Magneto himself before I jump to any conclusions.
I'm still kind of figuring out what I can do. Until a couple hours ago, I thought it was, normal.
Look, I know this is traumatic, but it doesn't have to be something you work out by yourself. Think about it.
Thanks. I will.
Brotherhood mutants will be there too. It isn't for me to tell you what to do, but before you act, think about what's at stake here. Don't do anything you'll be sorry for later.
Good, follow me.
Pyro offensive. I wanted to use that with Amy and Shadow Matter, but let's see what we got here. All your attacks burn damage over time. Yeah, it does explode with burn damage to surrounding enemies. Yeah, I wanted to use this with Amy. I mean, what is her name? And Shadow Matter, but I ended up using Toad instead. So I'm using this with density control instead. I don't have enough points to put it up all the way, but that's okay. I don't have any area type abilities just yet. Nope. I'll stick with Gamut for now. I'm not gonna upgrade it because it's not the one I'm looking for.
Our allies need more muty material to work with. If these vermin stop the copters, you'll be weeping blood. Yes, Commander Hodge.
Hodge is too much for you.
We'll see about that.
Well, if it isn't...
Alright. Obsidian Shard. Area type ability. You can throw shards of charged obsidian that stick to surfaces or enemies. These unstable pieces of black rock explode after short duration. A fortified barrier. Area type ability. You can create a barrier that will block projectiles, absorb damage until it is destroyed. You can destroy barriers with obsidians or ground smashes to unleash a massive shockwave. On the X-Men side, I use fortified barrier, so on this side I'm going to be using obsidian shards.
Such tricks these animals can learn to do, you'd swear they were almost human. You can't hurt me.
control, I used, what's her name?
You can't hurt me.
Oh, my brain's not working today. What about electricity powers?
You're nothing, Mute.
Sure.
Nothing!
I use Surge Aggressive, which is very helpful. Good. We're going, Brotherhood. Go Brotherhood extras.
What happened? I'm sorry I didn't have time to ask your preferred destination. Why are we here? Let's not lose sight of things. This is a crisis that faces us. We know that mutants have been taken by the purifiers, but we do not know where. Ah, I get it. The barricades they threw up were blocking mutant access to Chinatown. You think they brought their prisoners someplace here?
Yeah, richtig. We must find Gambit. Remy LeBeau. Nothing happens here without him knowing about it.
Oh man, this has been the craziest and longest day of my life. First I find out I'm a mutant and lose my scholarship. Now, I'm up against guys who will do anything to wipe mutants off the planet.
Yeah, I have days like that also.
It's what being a superhero is all about, isn't it?
Grant, there is pain in this life. Hard decisions, sacrifices. You must understand that.
Yeah, sure. Oh, really? I get it. Man, did you see what that was a bridge! He picked up a bridge and, my God, incredible.
Magneto has been quiet for some time. People were beginning to think that he was dead. He has made his line in the sand. He'll likely punish any human who crosses it.
Why did he do that? I mean, it was an incredible show of power, but why now?
Magneto will never believe humans and mutants can coexist. For him, this is just a case of the survival of the fittest. And guess who gets to choose the fittest?
Thanks for, pulling me out. Could have been in some trouble.
You are most welcome. But you should think twice before playing with Mr. Hodge again. He can be a little rough.
Yeah, well, so can I.